So when you're building and developing skill in anything, I think it's important to understand there's kind of three levels of performance. One is skill building, which is just beginning to learn how to do something. Sometimes you just need simple tasks, you need very concrete instructions to help somebody when they're at that level of skill building in whatever the desired skill is or the desired organizational capacity is. And the second level then would be mastery. You've accomplished it, you're able to do this task, and you're able to do it pretty much with ease, automatically. You don't need to focus, concentrate on it so much. And then the next level is excellence. So how you achieve excellence is when you've achieved mastery, you keep learning, you stay in the learning zone, you keep focusing, you keep concentrating. Let me give you an example. So if I'm learning how to ride a bike, I'm skill building. You know, it's early on, I just need some specific instructions, some concrete examples, some simple tasks to learn slowly and build over time. And that's going to help me learn how to ride a bike. But when I've learned how to ride a bike, I have mastery. I can get on my bike and I can cycle wherever I want, and I don't really have to think about it too much. So I've developed mastery. But if I want to become a really exceptional cyclist, I'm going to have to continue learning. I'm going to have to continue learning better ways of cycling my bike and making better time, and how my body, how I can, better develop my body to perform. I'm going to perhaps be timing myself, doing all kinds of things that take time and concentration. So when you stay in the learning zone, when you have mastery, you develop excellence. But the thing is, you don't need to develop excellence in everything. Some things you just want mastery, and you're good enough at it to do your job. Like I'm good enough to cycle around wherever I want to get to. I really don't need to spend time becoming a better cyclist. I have other things I need to focus on achieving. So when you think about yourself as an individual, or you think about yourself as an organization, you just got to pick, well, what do we want to put into the learning zone? So we can either move from just skill building process into having mastery over that ability, or is it something that's really important that we actually want to develop excellence in, so we can do that. And what I help people do is to go through that process. So they move from skill building in terms of dealing with the internal factors of distress and disconnection. They can move into mastery of that. And if there's a certain particular area of that, you might want to move into excellence. So for example, if you're a teacher, you might want to not just develop mastery and helping your students have a real positive experience of the work you're doing and feeling really connected to it, because that's central to what you do. You might want to really develop excellence in that. Or if you're a manager, you might want your staff to feel very positive about the work and the people they're working with, really engaged and motivated, having good internal factors. And again, you get good at that and your staff are in a good place, but you might want to say, you know what, I want to keep getting good at that. I'm going to stay in the learning zone for this particular task. Or, if you're a counselor, really helping your clients have a good connection with you and the work you're doing, and positive experience of what's going on. Again, that might be something you want to spend your time focusing on developing excellence. So it's like you're really good at it. Maybe you're a really good teacher, a really good manager, a really good counselor, but you might want to become excellent. It just means you have to put in the hard work of staying in that learning zone for longer.